Welcome back to day 567 on board Resilient Lady. Oh, excuse me.
I'm double dipping on my shirt tonight. I don't even care about it.
I'm new shirt in tonight. For those of you who are new here, my name's Andrew. This is Jordan.
Hello.
We're the Salway Cannans. Enjoy
Sorry,
taking
that's my knee.
We are very unprofessionally trying to vlog our way through a Virgin Voyage holiday.
I'm still eating mini eggs because it's Easter holidays.
Easter.
And that's what you gotta do.
And we're just about to go to Test Kitchen. It is not day 567, it is day 12. No, 11. Maybe.
Let's go back to the test kitchen thing. We've been once. We've done menu A.
Test Kitchen.
We're going back for menu B tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. So the last time you hear us speak of the test kitchen, I was livid. It just wasn't my vibe, and I really enjoyed myself. So I'm looking forward to menu B. Even if it's rubbish, it doesn't matter because I had a good time last time.
Also, I feel like once you've been once, you kind of know what you're going to get, even if you don't necessarily like the food.
You basically don't expect from it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
that.
fine.
We've had a day at sea today, very relaxing. It's choppy as anything, hence the reason why we're all like, ooh. We're on our way, it's one of the last sea days, we're on our way from...
are we going to see a show tonight?
This is exactly why you shouldn't eat during the the vlog, because you're like...
Says you, Mr. I've had a pizza every night, doing a vlog.
Yeah, but I haven't been coughing my way through it either.
Just saying. Are you watching a show?
We're on our way to Casablanca. Yes, we are going to watch a show, hopefully. We're going to go and see Lola's Library. So come along with us for Menu B.
Come on over.
Video. Mentor strawberry dessert. You're gonna taste it later.
Oh my god. Thank you.
For the gram. For the gram. For the gram.
So this is a chat with the Jack. Mulagan is from Prague. Alright, so this is the beetroot and the soup.
For the gram. For the gram.
Alright, shout out!
It's not in there.
It is? Oh.
Wow. Thank you. No, you please. Ready? Just a little bit, please.
Just a little bit. Oh, that's good.
Okay. Thank you.
One more mango.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Let's course for you today. Next strawberry. The strawberry is a very unique dessert of our restaurant. The strawberry jelly, caramel pistachio, and the white chocolate wasabi. For this dessert, you need to mix it.
Oh,
Otherwise, you don't get flavor.
You're gonna mix it.
So the wasabi, the jelly, and the strawberry caramel. But not for you. No, don't
that makes sense.
Oh, like her, she makes those delicious milkshakes with the booze in them down at the social club. And then there's Dewey. Oh, well, Dewey's useless. And then there is Her name was Lola. Find out if you are a virgin, we need to call in the real expert. Help us out, Jack! If you're holy, let's go! It's hard! Come on! Well, do you know who else loves fanfic? Virgins! Let's hear it for the amazing dancers! Give it up for the crazy acrobat! And give it up for our virgin, everybody! I could not do the show without my co-host, Mary the Maid! And my smart-ass assistant, Dewey! And our fabulous hostess with the most, Miss Lola! And as the great William Shakespeare once wrote, that's also
It is that time again. It's pizza time. Jordan's got the goods. We are power mincing back to the room to
have to start calling me
Step-
Giordano. The amount
step
of Italian
pizza.
food I'm eating on this shit.
Who doesn't need pizza and more food at 12:15 midnight? Yes, probably.
We'll set up and we'll tell you how Lola's was.
Oh, and Test Kitchen. We haven't told them about that yet.
Oh yeah, it's difficult. I'm literally like eating since then.
Eaten 3 times.
You
Join
got
us
Coke
back.
in your pizza.
Yummy. Join us back in the room shortly. We got the goods.
Pizza. What did you have?
3, 2, 1. You're back in the room. I don't know, is this mine? Oh,
Oh, yours looks way better than mine.
that. Can you smell it? Yeah. Below it.
Mine's 90% kissel. Which I shan't beat it.
This is absolutely ridiculous, really, that we do this.
I'm not weighing when I get back.
Well, I know I put on weight because everything's too tight for me.
I asked you to eat less.
I asked you to eat less, but this is. I've got arugula.
You have got arugula.
For those of our friends who are not in America, arugula is a rocket. Rocket salad.
Normally we place this camera where you can't see me scraping the cheese on. So, sorry in advance because I just don't like too much cheese on my pizza.
And for those of you who can see this area here, this is Jordan's wardrobe. This is where he likes to leave everything. So we've very tactfully thrown the bed.
I would put in the wardrobe, that's taken up by all of Andrew's crap. He literally, as soon as we come in, run and packed his suitcase, filled that there and went, oh, you just put your stuff wherever.
It's a drawer. There's an actual drawer underneath it.
Drawer
which is
clean,
pretty
wardrobe dirty.
empty.
Yeah, because I've worn everything's got to be
So
that.
put them back in your suitcase.
Anyway, how did you find Test Kitchen?
Yeah, so Test Kitchen tonight. It is. I think it's a really good experience. I think it's massively.
Well, don't give them that food. Tell them what we had.
Well, yeah, but I just think generally Test Kitchen is massively underrated. So I think they did. People did a poll, didn't they, on the Facebook group? Just watch that. You didn't tip that drink over. And Test Kitchen didn't come out very well. I think Razzle Dazzle was the bottom, and then Test Kitchen was just underneath that. So it was menu B tonight. What did we have? We tried to sort of like experience the whole menu. So like both sides of the menu. Left hand side of the menu is the meat side. Right hand side of the menu is the vegetarian vegan side.
Anglo, let me check. Let me do the check. It's bad, I can't remember it, but we've just been to Lola.
It was like 6 hours ago.
So, starter, you had the corn truffle thing. So it was truffle in the shape of corn. How was it? It was really good at the bread.
It was good, yeah. The bread, it was quite gelatinous. So it's kind of like pate, but more sort of like springy than pate.
I had the tomato and olive with a... was it a gelatin crisp or something like that? Glucose tweel. That was alright.
Like on the top of it.
It's supposed to taste like a Bloody Mary, I think.
Oh, was it? The tomatoes are very tasty, weren't they?
And then the next appetizer, we both had the salmon this time. We didn't try the tofu. We weren't bothered with the tofu.
No, I don't think tofu's really in my wheelhouse.
So salmon cucumber, that I didn't enjoy that, I must admit. But that's not because it wasn't good. I'm just not a huge fan of salmon. And it was more like raw salmon, wasn't it? It was not raw. You know what I mean?
I cleared my plate, basically. Standard for me. I thought it was really tasty. I want to say it was almost like smoked, wasn't it? Like
it was, yeah.
But
Let me put that down there now.
yeah, it wasn't cooked, was it? It wasn't a cooked piece of salmon, but it was very tasty. We were trying to compare the two menus as we were going through. Like saying like, oh well, actually we preferred like the egg yolk on menu A to the one on menu B, that kind of thing. But yeah, I thought that was quite good. What did you have then?
Then I had the shrimp.
Shrimp. Oh, the shrimp.
I had shrimp, and this shrimp came with a pasta that was not made with wheat.
I see you, Jenny.
So that was really good. I wasn't expecting the pasta. It said nothing about pasta on there. It wasn't pasta, but it was like it was odd, this one. It had like two shrimp in there, and it was more non-shrimp, the dish, than shrimp, but it was fine. It was delicious.
Explain the pasta though.
It looked like tagliatelle type pasta, but it's not made with wheat, so it's much lighter. It's a bit more eggy, I would say, isn't it? It was okay. No, it was more than okay. It was really nice. I just wasn't expecting it. I was expecting more shrimp. And then you had the beetroot thing.
Beetroot, yeah. I guess that was alright. It was very tasty. There was
It was small.
some sort of pistachio in the middle of it, like
Crumb.
rolled.
Why with a crumb on the top?
It was very tasty. I think compared to the size of your portion,
Yeah.
the beetroot thing was very small. Like for example, last time when we were in there, that course was the asparagus and whatever it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Which was interesting, but like extremely filling. Whereas I don't think the beetroot thing was, which, you know, as I'm sitting here like stuffing my face with pizza, it's not like you're gonna go hungry on a cruise ship.
Oh my god, the bread. The bread was good. Loved the bread. And
The bread
then
was really good.
you had the lamb, and I had the barley risotto. Mine, I would say, was quite small, which I guess that's the point because it's like test kitchen, that kind of vibes.
Tasty menu.
But it was phenomenal. I need to have more barley risotto in my life. It was so delicious. It came with a little, which I thought
Like
was
a
really
chicken,
good.
or it was a lobster bisque or something, was it?
Beautiful it was. How was your lamb?
The lamb was delicious, and it was like cooked to perfection.
It was like salmon.
It was like salmon. It was really good, wasn't it? You tasted a little bit of it, and you're not a big fan of lamb.
I will never eat lamb. But it was really, really tasty to be fair. It was really, it wasn't very lammy.
It wasn't very lammy.
And then for the final one, you had the mango thing,
Yeah.
and then I had the strawberry
Mango
thing.
and chia seeds, yeah.
So mine was interesting. It was strawberry with matcha, sort of like, not foam, but cream.
Matcha? No. What's the other one? Wasabi.
Wasabi, that's it. It's not matcha. So don't be looking for matcha. It was wasabi.
Both green and spicy.
Yeah. So I didn't like that bit. But the rest was really cool. There was one part where it looked like one of the sweets you get. You know, like it's like a little foam thing with the
Oh, like
sugar.
a peak.
Yeah, it looked amazing. That was really good.
You taking the full table, yeah?
Yeah. So, menu A or menu B? And why?
I think menu A, only because I had the venison, and whilst the venison and the lamb are very similar, I just thought that the rest of the things on menu A were really good.
Yeah, I would agree. Menu A for me. I think if you were to like weigh the food out, how much we had tonight versus menu A, I would say it was a lot less tonight, which is fine. I'm having a pizza, and that was the experience. But menu A, I really particularly enjoyed. I think I liked all my courses except for that asparagus foam thing on the first one.
Yeah, it was good.
Whereas tonight was slightly more hit and miss. But next time we got menu C, which got some random stuff on there. It's got eel.
Yeah.
It's got some chicken on there. So I'm looking forward to menu C.
It's going to be worth a go. We can
Yeah.
say then we've tried it all.
I would definitely say to anyone who's thinking, oh, I'm not really that much of a big foodie. I'm not. I got loads of issues with textures with food. I've got loads of foods I dislike. I particularly get stressed if I'm not going to eat well. But because we're on a ship and we know there's loads of food everywhere, I don't get that. It doesn't bother me. And after my first experience, I really, really enjoyed it. So I would just say definitely give it a go. You don't get to do this kind of stuff at home on the cheap. It's very expensive to go out and do like wine pairings with dishes and then do all that kind of stuff. You're talking like £100 a person generally, aren't you?
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee you're going to like it. Whereas here, it's within the food. I just think you should try it, even if you only want to do the one menu. Andrew did the wine pairing too.
The wine pairing there is like a bargain, I think, because it's $40 for 5 glasses of wine. And like a glass of wine, I think on the ship is between like 11 and 30 for a nice glass of wine. Between I guess maybe like $9 and $13. Obviously, it goes like much further up. But it's all paid with the food, so to get like 5 glasses for $40 is really good. They're different wines for each of the menus as well, and also different for depending on the course that you have. So like I had the beetroot one, didn't I? When you had the shrimps, and if I had the shrimp, then I would have had a white wine, whereas because I had the beetroot, I had red wine. So yeah.
I think of all the restaurants we've been to, where you get the sip and serve or the wine match, the Test Kitchen is the best one. One, you get more wine than anywhere else, or more drinks, and also the quality of the wine is stronger.
It's 5 courses now.
It's really good.
And usually
I don't like wine, or don't drink wine, and it's nice being able to try the wines without having to buy a glass, or, you know, it's like, it's a good place to try it. And the one wine in particular, I think it was the Blush. It was really, really tasty, I thought. Especially with my shrimp.
Shrimp.
So yeah, overall, I think if you're going on like a couple of days with Virgin, I'd understand why you wouldn't want to fit it in. You may want to go to Extra Virgin and the Wake. I get that. But if you're on a longer journey and you want to just have a bit more variety, because I don't think the menus change that much in the other restaurants to make it worth repeat visits. So for us on like a 12, 13 night, I think it's perfect to have menu A, B and C, just to have a break from the restaurants, maybe eat less because we put on too much weight. But then you're
Stuffing pizza.
stuffing my face with pizza.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
What on holidays?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, any questions you want answered about the Test Kitchen, I suggest chuck them in below in the comments, because we've got a lot of opinions on it. Most of them are positive. Some of them I can understand why you wouldn't want to do it, but I'm happy to answer anything.
We have had quite a few questions whilst being on the ship through Instagram about Test Kitchen and Gumby.
Yeah, and pink agave steak.
Yeah, and I would just say that with Test Kitchen, it's just something you've got to try, I think. Even if you just, like Jordan said, just book in to go and see it, like go and try it once. Because you then at least tried it and you would know that perhaps you didn't like it or you liked it. Like I said, Jordan didn't think he was going to like it and he really enjoyed it.
I was very stressed the first time we went there. After dinner, we went to Lola's library. Interesting, we missed Lola's library at 8, even though we were there at 7:30 because there was a massive queue outside. There aren't that many seats, so we had actually missed it. We then went to
Doors open at
Bingo with the Diva again. Had a bit of fun in there. And then when we came back, we said to the lady, what's the crack like? Do we have to wait around? And we were willing to wait an hour and a half in the queue even if we had to. So they tried something new tonight. They gave us tickets. So we got number 24 and 25, so we did well. I noticed the queue disappeared. So I ran over, I was like, what's going on? Is it cancelled? What? And she went, no, ticket. So the first 40 people with these tickets went in. Everyone else queued up somewhere else. And they were laying after us. But I can't confirm, that we pretty much the 40 people filled the restaurant downstairs. So if you do want to watch Lola's Library, and
so do you want to give all the timings on how that worked?
So the show's starting at 10:30.
When did we go and get a ticket?
They're going to let you in at 10:15. We got these tickets at like 9:15. It was around then. They told us to come back at 10:05. If we weren't there, they were going to give our seats to someone else. So that's kind of the run of the order basically. It was just by happenstance we got there early because we didn't want to miss it again. And then we just had a drink in the casino right by the manor. We were just watching the situation go down. And luckily I was stalking it really.
I do think it was a good idea. And they also, they gave their tickets out to people who were there. So I think what happens quite commonly is one person will go and get in line and then like another 8 people will join them. So
and then it's gone.
It's a bit like,
Something.
it's a bit cheeky really because you
you
don't really want to have like, you might be joining a queue thinking there's 4 people in front of you when actually there could be like 25 people in front of you because they're holding space for other people. Whereas the tickets were just given out to individuals. You had to physically be there, like Jordan couldn't take a ticket.
We would have been ticket probably 12 and 13. But I had to run to the bar and say, Andrew, get over here now because they're only giving me my ticket. So come and join me. And then they were like, there's your ticket, don't lose it or you lose your place.
Yeah, so
Lola's Library, what did you think?
Again, amazing. Very similar sort of layout and setup to Another Rose. So tables on the floor with a stage. We must be like magnets to those kind of tables where we got to sit right up front.
But we were ticket 25 and 24, and the place was rammed when we went in there. All the rock stars and the mega rock stars went in first. So if there's 30 of them, that's your luck. So actually, you probably need to be ticket 1 to 10, really.
We managed to get seats on the end of one of the tables.
That's
like
all you
wanted
to sit, was it?
No, ideally, I think like the whole like anxiety of potentially getting picked to go up on the stage. I don't think by any means that they would force you to do it. But you're obviously, if you're on the floor, I guess front row, if you want to be pedantic about it, then
Let it go.
you would be like, you could potentially be immersed in it. Like I do think I do think the seats that we had were really good, weren't they? Like you are literally in the show and you can see from like the clips that we've got.
The acrobat was there.
Literally like over, I was afraid I was going to get kicked in the face like multiple times. Now we're not going to show you too much only because we didn't really see any clips of Lola's Library.
Didn't know what to expect.
Before we went in there, and I think the fact that we didn't know what it was going to be like made it all the more special. So we wouldn't want to ruin it for you, but like obviously we'll show you a couple of bits of what it looks like.
Just definitely go and watch it. I think it's the best thing we've seen in a long time.
I wouldn't know like how to give a synopsis of that either.
So Lola lives in a library.
As librarian.
Think of all the stories that may exist in a library and all the ways you could possibly make songs and dances and a story around that. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
Fair.
But it's a bit spicy as well.
And saucy and sexy.
It is saucy and sexy, so it's really good. So definitely go and book it in. And that's us. That's a wrap. I don't want to tell them much more about that.
I think that's for the day. Just something definitely not to miss. Tomorrow we're in Casablanca.
Never been to Africa. First time step meet tour
Morocco.
on that continent.
Tomorrow we are doing the Wake Brunch before we get off
Are we?
the ship. We are doing the Wake Brunch, yeah.
Wow.
Which
Wake Brunch, Casablanca, a meal with our friends tomorrow night, and then
Rob and Bry.
Scout night.
No, not tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sure there's something on tomorrow night.
There's something on tomorrow night.
So yeah, that's I think that's it for today.
See you on the flip side.
Welcome back to we are in Casablanca, so we've got to use our man voices and pretend that we're brothers. Feel like an it's very chesty. Whoop. Feel like an extra out of Aladdin. Feel like it's going to be like one jump ahead of the street man.
What's the next line?
Something. An extra joke. I'm don't think that I'm broke. Do 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 do.
Apparently stepping in time with the 4 dancers from the ship.
Yeah.
I feel
We
the same.
tried to keep it. Everyone's looking at us like we've got like 3 heads. We're currently on our way to the Hassan II or Hassan II Mosque because it looks absolutely beautiful, and we may also come back via Rick's Café if we make it out alive. For reference, did we say we're in Casablanca? Yeah, we did. We... Yeah. We got off the ship. It's very unsafe here. I feel very weird.
The voice as well.
The voice, we've got to do the voice. Oh. Oh no, it's not for me, Han. Get me back on that ship. For reference, you can get a shuttle into the town centre, which is included. And then it's about pregnant cat.
Half an hour walk.
It's about a half an hour walk to this mosque. We think that we might have made it. So going back to what we were saying, now we're not in the middle of a Medina with everyone looking at us like we got 3 heads.
In that scene in Istanbul when she gets taken. It's like that.
What, on taken?
On taken. It is in Istanbul though, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I'd love to go to Istanbul.
We're just saying that Jordan's mother would be like the what's the guy's name? The guy that's got the father who's got like the specific set of skills. She's like, you've got a particular set of skills. I'm coming for you. Good luck.
She's coming for you after that.
Yeah, she's coming for me.
Yeah.
You can get a shuttle like straight off the ship into the port, and then there's another shuttle bus then which will bring you into the sort of the square, which is like the central part of Casablanca, I suppose.
They said on the maps it's like a 30-minute walk to the mosque. We've kind of like rinsed it. You don't know.
We very masculinely
I
walked.
want to say we've done it in about 15 minutes, I think.
It's not too bad. There is just be careful with the maps if you're doing sort of like Google Map or Apple Maps.
But in the marketplace, that guy did tell us that it was closed.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. But you never know if they're telling you it's closed because they don't want you to go down there because it's a quicker route out to the Medina. So, yeah, try and stick to the main roads, I guess, is the moral of the story. Also, this morning we started our day very actively and we went and did the Bungie Class. Did you enjoy? I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and realised that there was space on the Bungie Class. So for those of you who are not familiar with what it is, I think there's like 8 spaces there. It's like a very limited workout class. But they use those like TRX bungee sort of cords. And it's just really good fun. Like, it's actually a lot more exercise than what I planned to do at 9 o'clock this morning before.
Let's add some context. So we went to bed about
one
after
eating pizza.
Lola Vibrary and having pizza. We did not plan for that. So you woke me up and I was not in a good mood for it. And it was alright. It was pretty much doing a full session of pull-ups is what it was.
Pretty much.
Holding your own weight down. To be fair, the bungee was really good. I was just very tired. My arms are still hurting from it though. Are yours?
Yeah, I'm struggling to hold it up, hence the reason why you probably get in the bottom of my face and the top of Jordan's forehead.
So we went for some protein after that and we had steak and eggs in the wake. Well, I did.
We had the Wake Brunch.
Incredible.
Oh my god. Like, you just... I would go as far to say it was better than the dinner there that we had.
I would agree.
The steak and eggs, which I really wanted to have, but we kind of like staked out.
No, to be honest, Andrew's got like a real issue with ordering the same thing. So if I order something that he wants, he goes, I'll have the other thing then.
Well, I guess there's no
and
point.
you chose Paul here.
Well, I didn't choose Paul. I had the clam chowder, which I knew I wanted, that I ate when we went for dinner. And I also had the soft shell crab, eggs Benedict, which was delicious, but I just think like when Jordan was eating steak and eggs, I just as well have been eating like a McDonald's breakfast compared to what he had, because it was so much better. We safely arrived at the... I can't even see if that's right. Yeah.
I've safely arrived at the mosque.
It's like amazing structure as well, isn't it?
They're always beautiful buildings.
We're not going to go in though, because I think you've got to buy a ticket, and someone just said it's like $20 or the equivalent of $20.
I think they're all sold out as well.
Yeah, and you've got to get like on a tour, so
you can't just get it, just walk in. You have to walk, see if there's that tower there, you have to go all the way down there, around the building. What's inside? You have to walk all the way down here, around this building, and then back up through the main bit to get to the main square. But I believe, we could be wrong, you can only get in if you bought a ticket. So this is the best view you're going to get for free, I think, because fair to say.
We may find a better view, but for now, this is what you get.
Aye.
You can even use your beans in Morocco. And a decathlon if you need some walking shoes. Here we are, that's not far from the cruise sort of port either, this like big shopping centre. It's even got a Costa coffee inside and a decathlon, and it's all going on. Not overly sure of what the prices are. I do think that's weird that someone had said that it was cheaper actually back home than what it is here. So on the way back to the cruise ship, we have just walked past Rick's Café, which for all of you big Casablanca fans, this is I guess the outside shots of that. I think the inside was all shot in Cupertino or wherever it is in California. What are our overall thoughts of Casablanca?
I'm afraid to share it at the moment. I think it gets so like they look at our camera footage.
Jordan's gonna reserve judgment until we actually get back on the ship, because he's not overly sure that we're gonna make it back.
Lovely.
We're beautiful. We haven't really.
The green bit.
Yeah, this is pretty right here. So we're literally back down on the front. Gonna make our way back to the shuttle drop-off point, which we dropped the pin for, and get the shuttle back onto the ship, I think. We are back through passport control. Would you like to give a rating?
Still on the ship.
You're still not prepared to.
Oh, to be fair, like there are really pretty parts. It's really odd, like I don't feel that welcome here. So I think it's my issue, not their issue. Like it was fine, wasn't it?
It was fine. I don't necessarily think, and we were saying this, like, I'm not sure it's something or a place that we would necessarily visit if it wasn't like a cruise port. And maybe there's not really anything that we are interested in. So we're going to take the opportunity to enjoy the climate of Casablanca.
But the mosque was stunning.
The mosque is stunning, yeah.
So I've been to the one in Alhambra in Spain. It's very much similar to that, like the sort of the design and the beauty of it. It's stunning.
Yeah.
It was like a mix between La Alhambra and what's the other one I said? Mont Saint Michel in France.
Oh, yeah.
It was the way it was on the port. It was just beautiful.
Jordan's obviously more cultured than me because I thought that it looked a bit like the Little Mermaid's castle because it was like right up against the water.
It was really lovely.
Okay, don't sleep on the Sun Club Cafe. It's tucked away on deck 16, and while it's got a smaller menu compared to the galley, what it does serve is so worth checking out. Think fresh poke bowls, bao buns, and even firecracker popcorn. And when they say firecracker, they really mean it. It's open from 11:30am to 5:30pm, and yes, there can be a bit of a line, but honestly, it's worth the wait. This is a perfect spot to grab something light and tasty, while still enjoying the outdoor sea breeze. Here he goes again, munching. We're ready for dinner. What do you think of Casablanca? What was your favourite part of Casablanca?
The shuttle bus.
Mine was the weather. As we sit here with noses like Felicia
My nose is
Beacon.
really red.
Put suntan lotion on your nose if you're coming to Casablanca because it's warm. It was a nice afternoon by the pool. I think that was the best part of it. And we've had more.
Sultry bites, he forgot to finish the sentence, does that a lot.
Sultry bites.
These ones are cayenne chili and bitter chocolate praline.
Praline.
It's not for me. Oh, sugar.
It says
Eat
the
one.
balance of the spice and the sweet and subtle bitterness of this unique praline is sure to ignite your palate, body, and mind.
Dare you?
Are you prepared to?
I'm not. I just smelled them.
This says sample with caution. I don't smell anything before I eat it.
Do you go for the whole thing as well?
Oh, lovely.
Oh, lovely. Eat them all then.
Bloody lovely. Oh, oh,
Chili?
oh, oh my god. You didn't say that, chili, you know?
Everyone else listen to you there.
Oh my god. Oh, give me a glass of water,
Have
God.
another spread.
God, Lord above. Crikey Mouses.
Don't know wrong with this. Sweater weather.
It's definitely not sweater weather in... Whew, they were hot, spicy. Definitely not sweater weather in... thingy. Should we hide some more of these duckies around the ship?
Oh, I thought they were mini eggs then.
Duckies! Literally putting them everywhere, it's hilarious. I'll take a few more. We've got about another 120 to hide before we finish this cruise. So, better get going. We're off to Extra Virgin tonight. Sorry, these vlogs are chaotic, totally chaotic. That's burnt the bloody mouth off my mouth. Can you turn off my mouth?
We did Extra Virgin on the first night, and Andrew, as you can remember, I'd had a few, so you can't really remember what you ate. We discussed this in the pool just now.
If that even makes it out, well, you would have watched that by now if it has made it out.
We're joining some friends tonight from our last cruise.
Yeah, Brian and Rob. Hey, Brian and Rob, if you're watching, we're going for dinner with you in a minute.
But first, now, in a minute.
No, in a minute, like, innit? But first, we're going to go and watch the Cabaret with the Hostess. Here he is, he's off.
With regret, I'd like to add his initials to my monogram. That's beating, and sometimes I wish someone out there would find me. Until then, I walk alone to make you stay. Reasons will not lead to solutions. I will end up lost in confusion. I don't care if you really care, so long as you don't go away. Never found anyone who's fulfilled my need. A lonely place to be, and so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I believe this. I believe no matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest.
And we're back in Extra Virgin. This time, hopefully those Aperol spritz won't go to my head like last time. If you haven't seen our embarkation day vlog when we were here last, click the link above. We had way too much fun. Top tip, always ask where the specials are. Some dishes we had weren't even on the menu, and they were, well, chef's kiss. And can we talk about the affogato trolley? Yes, that literal cart comes out to your table so you can build your own dessert. Vanilla gelato drowned in espresso. We seriously need one of these at home. So if you've enjoyed, like we always say, if you'd like to subscribe, helps our little channel out. You'll be able to see more because there's another 4 ports. God knows how many vlogs this is going to end up turning into. If you enjoyed the video, like or give it a like for us. And then if you've got any questions, or even if you just enjoyed and you'd like to leave a comment, pop a comment below and we will give you a little response back. Bye for now.
Adios.